Research houses say the 2.8% rise in the October Consumer Price Index, or CPI, is below expectation. They note that although the inflation rate is higher than September's 2.6%, it is below the consensus estimate of 3 to 3.1%. The rise in the October CPI was mainly due to higher transport costs. M&A Securities said year-to-date CPI is 3.2%. Meanwhile, core inflation increased to 2.7% from 2.3% in September. The inflation during the month was due to the government's move to rationalize fuel subsidies for RON 95 and diesel by 20 cents per litre. CIMB research estimates that every 5-cent decline in RON 95 prices reduces CPI about 0.2% month on month. Meanwhile, other indexes that contributed to the rise in CPI are restaurants and hotels at 4.6%, while food and non-alcoholic beverages eased to 2.8%, and housing, water, electricity, gas, and other fuel was steady at 3.4%. MIDF research said that CPI is likely to edge up to an average of 3% in the fourth quarter of this year. Alliance DBS says price pressures are unlikely to taper in the short term, with several cost-push inflation measures in 2015, which include the GST implementation in April. The research house expects domestic demand and consumer sentiments to further dampen in 2015, thereby weighing down the overall GDP growth. Its GDP forecast for 2014 stands at 5.8% and 5.2% for 2015, with inflation revised downwards to 3.1% from 3.5% previously. It adds that for 2015, it maintains an inflation expectation of 4% with an upside bias. Shian Shannon, The Edge TV.